Good morning everyone, welcome back once again in English video, and today in this video we are going to take unit 2 for class 5, and in this unit we have first lesson a poem that is Teamwork, and it is written by Jan Negro. So first of all I would like to tell you the meaning of teamwork. What do you mean by teamwork? Teamwork means when more than one people work together to achieve a single goal or achieve a common goal. That is known as teamwork. So do you like to work and play with others? Yes, I think we all like to play and work with others, right? It gives a different kind of feeling. It gives a different energy to us to achieve any goal or any work. So let's start the explanation of this poem. Let's sing and dance. Teamwork, teamwork, together we can make our dream work. Then we'll share the joy of what we have done. Teamwork, everyone. Now in this stanza, the first stanza of your poem, Jan Negro says that when we are doing work in a teamwork, when we do any work as a team, we can make our dream work. Whatever we are dreaming, whatever is our goal, right? Single goal, common goal. We work as a team. Like when we do anything as a team, we can achieve that goal very fast, or we can do that work very perfectly. And also we can enjoy while doing that work as a team. When we are doing as a work in a team, we enjoy doing that. Why? Because there are more than one people in that team, and also we can share our joy, we can share everything while doing that work. So that's why he focuses on that we should work as a team. So that's why he says teamwork, everyone. Now, next stanza, the second stanza is, it's fun to shoot the basketball through the hoop. But if nobody passes, then nobody shoots. And the relay race just can't go on if nobody wants to pass the baton. Now, in the second stanza, the poet is given example of two games. First game is basketball. Now, you already know that in basketball there are more than one people, and there are around 11 to 12 participants in basketball. And if we see that in every game we play, there are more than one people, right? Sometimes it is individually. If there are two people playing a game, it can be individual also, like badminton, right? It can be singles, it can be doubles. When it is double, then we work as a team, we play as a team, right? But in this stanza he is talking about the basketball game. So we will talk about basketball, that how we can play basketball very perfectly nicely. That if there are more than one people in a team, if we think that we want to play basketball alone, who will pass the ball and who will shoot the ball in the hoop? So what do we mean by hoop? First, hoop is a wooden ring or iron ring in which you put the ball. I think you have seen that what is a hoop and what kind of hoop is used in basketball game. So when there is a team of basketball players, there are more than one people who pass the ball to each other, and one puts the ball inside the hoop. So if there is no team, who will pass the ball and who will shoot, right? So that's why he's saying that, but if nobody passes, then nobody shoots. Next example of game he has given, that of relay race. You all know that what is relay race? Relay race is a race in which more than one people take part. Around 4 people or 4 participants are there who take part in this relay race. So what is the importance of all these people? They work as a team, right? So how they work as a team? When one runs with a baton is a stick or a iron, you can say rod, small rod, which they pass to each other during this relay race. So when one passes from his particular point to other, then he passes that baton to the other person, then from that point that person takes that baton and passes to the other baton. In this way this relay race goes on, and when each of them put effort, they can win the race. So if nobody passes the baton, how will this race go on, right? So that's why we have to work as a team. We have to put, when we are working as a team, we have to put a same, and we have to put an good effort to achieve the goal which all of the team members want to achieve. Next stanza is, where we are the parts that make up the whole, and we have got our eyes on a common goal. Sometimes it can be a big plus when you or a me becomes an us. Now, in this last stanza, Jan Negro, the poet, explains that when we are parts that make the whole, whole means a complete, right? So, when we are working individually, we are a part, and when we work together, when we come together, we make a whole, we make a team, and we have got eyes on a common goal. It means when we work as a team, each and every member works, puts their effort for a common goal. Sometimes it can be a big plus when you or a me becomes an us, and when we are doing something individually, it takes a lot of effort, right? One individual has to put, but when we are a team, it becomes a big plus to achieve a goal. It takes a less effort because for achieving any goal, each member has to play an important part. They have to put their individual effort to find a common goal. So when the team members of a team put their effort to achieve a common goal, what it happens that the effort which every member puts uh, takes less time. It makes the work easy, and also it they can achieve their goal very perfectly, commonly, and nicely. So this was your explanation of the poem Teamwork. Now let's take the exercise of this poem. Now, as you can see here, I have written some instructions. Instruction is that you will submit this worksheet, and the submission date is Saturday, 6 June 2020. You will do this work very neat and cleanly in your notebooks, and you will always put date, day, and worksheet number on the top of the page before doing your work. Now, as I have written, you will do like in the same way. Worksheet number, in the left side you will put the date, right side you will put the day, then you will write the unit number, unit 2, then you will write poem or chapter, whatever it is, it's poem Teamwork, and you will also write the poet name, or if it is a chapter, you will write the author name if it is mentioned in your chapter. Now the first exercise is hard words. First is teamwork: shoot, hoop, relay, baton, whole, common, and goal. Next exercise is word meaning. Now this exercise I have done in the same page. I have continued from the same page, but you can do this work, this exercise, from the new page. Now the first word is teamwork. What do you mean by teamwork? I have already told you. Combined effort of a group. Hoop, here wooden or iron ring. Hoop is a iron ring or wooden ring. It can be used anywhere, but in the poem it is referred to a hoop, a ring, which is used in the basketball game. Third is passes. Passes means move onward. Next is relay race. Relay race between teams of each person does part of a distance. You all know that there are 4 participants in this race, and each of them runs a distance to pass the baton to the other person, and then from that point he runs and passes the baton to the another participant of the race. Next is baton. Baton is a short tube or a stick which is carried by the participants in the relay race. Now next question is, write the central idea of the poem of teamwork. Now what is the central idea? This question is very new for you, I know, because in the previous class you haven't done or you haven't heard about this question, central idea. Now children, central idea, you can take it as the value you write, that what value or what have you learned from the chapter or the story you read in the literature portion, right? So this question you all have done, that write the value, write what have you learned from this chapter. So in the same way, in poem we write the central idea, that what have you got, what have you learned from the poem, right? So I hope you have understood. Now let's start the explanation or the answer part. This poem has been taken from the book Marigold. It is written by Jan Negro. This is a short introduction to the poem. Now in this poem, the poet has explained the importance of teamwork in our life. He says that we can do our work in a better way when we, as a team, we can achieve our goals and also enjoy and share the happiness of victory with each other. It means in this poem that a poet has explained the importance of teamwork. Then when we do any work or anything in a team, it makes the work easy, and it also uh, gives us extra energy to do that work in a proper way, in a perfect way. And also while doing that work, when we work as a team, we can enjoy, we can share our joy, and whatever hard work it is made there, we can share that thing, we can share that happiness of the victory also with each other. So this was the explanation of this exercises which you have to do. So I hope you all have understood the poem also and the exercises and what you have to do in your notebooks. And do your work in very neat and clean handwriting, children, because when the school reopens, your notebooks are going to be checked, and you will not do this work again and again, I know. So that's why whenever you are doing your work, do your work very properly, very neatly, and submit your worksheet on time. Thank you, and till the next video, stay home, stay safe.